E, kia ora, kō anaha, kō in the ear. We are Science in a Van, and we're coming to you at a shed from 275 in South Auckland. And again, it's another beautiful day. If you remember last Thursday, we took it up to people at Pack and Save Mungwe Town Centre, and they just rocked it again this morning. Bit of a queue, but hey, that's what's happening. They're doing great. I've got lots of yummy stuff to eat from my food.
I am so excited about
I've got Kai and my puku. I'm happy as so. My friends, we've got a great show coming up to you today. We've got a slightly bizarre experiment, which makes you look kind of odd, but that's awesome. We've got the iconic experiment that uses a vacuum jar set up as well. I liked how some of you were trying to work out what's in the vacuum jar earlier on, so that's awesome. Don't forget, tomorrow, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, there is no Science in a Van live because of Easter. So we're going to observe the Easter break. But we're back at you at Monday at 12:45. 12:45 on Monday, we're back at you at Science in a Van live. So we've got a lot to get through. We've got Joke of the Day as well. Who could possibly forget? So, my friends, we have been talking about sound, and sound is caused by vibrations. Emily, take your hand like this, and we're going to go, sound is caused by vibration. And sound needs a material to travel through. Emily, you spoke about the pitch, and we've got low pitch. Anyway, so we spoke a lot about pitch and sound. I really enjoyed yesterday's show with the straws and the diagrams that really got pitch clear in my head. So that's awesome. And today we're going to look at more how sound needs a material to travel through. Ooh. So, Emily, tell us something.
Well, first thing I'm going to tell you, Alan, is I'm very excited because our friends from Sliding and Flying, so they're staying at home, as everybody does, and they need to keep busy.
As everybody does.
Well, some people don't need to. Some people are good at relaxing. Some people aren't. But anyway, Grant and Reese have created a song all about sound. So we're going to play that at the end after Joke of the Day. I am so impressed. So we're going to be playing that at the end of the day. So I hope you're watching, Grant and Reese. We're going to play your song. But first, we're going to do some experiments. So, So we were gathering experiments because we're just using stuff in our house, right? And we have a lot of sciencey stuff. So for this experiment, we needed a metal coat hanger, but all our coat hangers in our cupboard are wooden.
Yep.
However, we did buy this coat hanger a long time ago as a bit of a joke. Do you want to see it?
Check this coat hanger out.
It's hilarious. Are you ready?
Check that out.
Actually, it's normal size. I've just lost heaps of weight. No, it's big. Okay, so this is a coat hanger for giants. I don't understand why.
It's for your beach towel.
Are you serious?
So you hang your beach towel on it, and you can hang it up so your beach towel don't fold up and get wet.
I actually thought it was a joke coat hanger. Is it actually
it's a real product. It exists. It exists out there.
Sorry, I know this isn't in the script. But who hangs up their beach towel in the cupboard? I have so many questions.
Yeah, all right. Let's not go into the deck. Why did we ever meet a long straw? Don't answer that. It's a family show. There we go.
So we're going to use this to do a bit of an experiment.
Yeah.
I'm going to just tie it up in this. So hold that. Oh.
Wrap it around your fingers.
Oh, you just wrap it around your fingers.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to do it with you because I do it a different way. All right. So we're going to do an experiment all about vibrations. So Alan, can you set this up, please?
Right. Okay. So you've got your coat hanger hanging on 2 pieces of string. And what I'm going to do is stick my fingers out and wind round like so.
I remember now.
And now what am I going to do?
You're going to stand up, I think, because it's very confusing. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab something from your tool wall.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what I... Oh, yeah, I'll just use this. I'll grab a spoon. Mm-hmm. So Alan is doing something we tell everybody not to do. He's putting his fingers in his ears, but not much. Mm-hmm. And now I'm going to donk the giant coat hanger with the spoon, and you're going to tell me what you experience. Okay, Alan? Are you ready? I used to see his face.
You can hear it. Yeah.
Is it weird? Like, we can hardly hear it. What can you hear, Alan?
Jeepers.
Is it full? Can I try?
It's like being inside a bell. It is so like, it's not loud would be the wrong word, but it's quite full on.
Okay.
So the sound you hear compared to the sound the person that's doing it hearing. And this is why you look kind of fun. I like doing this at teacher conferences because you have lots of teachers walking around.
I could just dunk it on the table, eh?
Yep.
I'm not putting my fingers right in. You're just sort of resting on there.
Yeah.
Oh! I've just got to be honest with you. I haven't done this experiment for a long time, so I'm actually blown out of the water. And what you said, Alan, about vowels, I actually thought he was exaggerating. Like, oh, let's just ham it up for the live stream. No, Alan, you were correct. It sounds like I am the Hunchback of Notre Dame, and I'm in the tower, and I've just rang the bells. Sorry, I need to put that down. That was really intense. If you've got a coat hanger at home, a metal one, totally try it. So you tie 2 pieces of string, you wrap the string around your finger, and then you just gently place your fingers in your ear and then knock it on something. It's so cool. And I'm guessing it's because of all the vibrations, right?
Michael's just asked a question, which I ask myself a lot when I'm doing this stuff. What's happening?
What's happening, man?
And what's going
Stop
on?
it.
So, like I said, doing this at teacher conferences with lots of teachers doing it.
It's hilarious.
Because outside it doesn't look much. It just looks like they've all kind of lost the plot. And it's quite amusing to watch other people draw in. But Emily, when I did it, I got this very loud noise. Now, you're telling me you couldn't hear the loud noise, but when you tried it, you got the loud noise. So what's going on, Em?
I thought you were, like, totally exaggerating. It's real loud. Now, sound needs a material to travel through, right? And we already know that sound works on vibrations.
Vibration.
So, obviously, when I donk this on the table, this is vibrating. The coat hanger is vibrating. Those vibrations actually travel through the string.
Mm-hmm.
And because they're wrapped around my finger, they go into your ear. Now, it's really crazy, like, what your finger's made up of. There's bones, there's squidgy stuff, there's heaps of stuff. The vibrations are actually moving through there.
Cool.
And your ear, somebody will be able to Google this, but your ear's got heaps of little bones in it and stuff as well. Like, it's amazing. And you might also know that when you put your teeth together and you tip your jaw, like, it sounds... Nobody else can hear that, but you can hear it because the vibrations are actually moving through your bone, like your jawbone. It's amazing. But I noticed here, Alan, you've been very creative.
Yeah.
You've got some other things that we can get the vibrations to travel through.
Like I say, this experiment exists. It's been written in books, and it was written at a time where coat hangers were made out of metal, and you could find one. I bizarrely can find a giant pink metal coat hanger as well. But I thought that might be a bit tricky for some of you. So I went round the house and just had a little think about what needed to happen. So anything metal you've got,
it's good.
It's going to be good. You just need to work out a way of tying it to string. So Em, do you want to try this cup?
Yeah, I was wondering where our kitchen stuff went.
Yeah. So if you want to try that cup.
I'll try the cup. So you've just tied it around the handle?
Handle, yeah.
I was going to say a metal cup, and then I said anyway.
Yeah. And you could have just threaded it through, but I did a little loop knot.
So I've wrapped it around my finger. The other end.
And?
Oh, you've got 2.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so clever, isn't he? You can tell Alan's the one that does all the prep. So I've wrapped both strings around my fingers, and then all I'm going to do is hang it from my ears, making sure it doesn't touch anything. That's a different sound to the coat hanger, man.
So
that's quite a high pitch.
So we've got a spoon here, Em. Do you want to try the spoon?
Yeah, I'm a spoon.
Okay. So remember, as the item, like the cup, hits a table, that causes vibrations. Those vibrations travel through the string, vibrate the fingers, vibrate the eardrums. And this is a bit like the tin can telephone that we made yesterday. The vibrations are travelling through the string. How's that one going?
That's a really high pitch.
Cool, isn't
I'm
it?
so sorry you guys can't hear this. You need to try it. It's hilarious. And you don't have to have heaps of string. You could use the same string and then just take it off and put it on something else. Can I try that one, please?
The other thing I just want to say before we try this is kind of interesting. When we do experiments, we just do them how we know how we do it. Now and then we do them differently and other ideas come into our head. So this is a learning process for me, and I've not tried this yet. So I know that works.
For the different pitches.
Just try that.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, try that.
The coat hanger is definitely the lowest pitch. And I think the spoon's the highest pitch so far. Oh, jeepers.
We can actually hear that chime a bit as well.
I don't particularly like that one.
But
I love this one, and I love the coat hanger.
My question is, and I've not even tried this yet, so this is something we can explore together. Let us know how you get on. This is a measuring cup, and this is a 1 cup measuring cup. Now, I've got a set of these. I've got 1/3 of a cup, a quarter of a cup, and a half cup. So I wonder if I change them over, whether if the sound would be different. So the cups are the same design, but they're different sizes. We spoke about size making a difference yesterday with the, well, it was the day before, with the bottles filled up with different bits of water. The chimes for the xylophone were different sizes, the straw. So I wonder what happened then. I reckon it's a great one to go and explore. So, Emily,
somebody's just asked, I'm going to put them in order of pitch. I think this is the lowest pitch. And then, I think maybe that one, and then that one, and the spoon is definitely the highest pitch. So they're all quite different shapes, and sort of, they look like the same materials, but they're probably different. Sound is amazing. Can I just say, we need to give a big "we love you" to Science Learning Hub, because they sent us so many nice messages over the last 2 days, and they're really, really lovely people. But they're not only lovely, they're brainy. Right? So if you go to our website, what's the website, Alan?
www.scienceinAvan.co.nz.
Yep. We've got a section that says Science in a Van Live, and the sound link that Science and Learning Hub has given us is amazing. So if you want to get your geek on, why wouldn't you go to the website, check out the links, because you can learn heaps and heaps about sound, which is really cool. Somebody's already tried the spoon. That's awesome.
Excellent.
www.scienceinAvan.co.nz. So please check it out, because I've got heaps of good stuff. Like, it's awesome. We've actually learned quite a lot from reading their stuff too.
Yeah. So my friends, got a lot of great comments coming in here. Oliver is pointing out that the metal is much denser and stiffer, so how that stores the kinetic and potential energy and amplifies compared to other materials like wood. That is awesome. So you might want to tie up some wooden things and bang them around and see how it goes. Remember, don't push your fingers in your ears too much.
No, you just need to rest there.
You just need to rest it. Hi Edith, good to see you. Glad you're enjoying that.
Hey Edith.
Yeah, so we spoke about base camp doing salamis. Base camp doing spoon, sorry.
Salamis?
Yeah, don't worry, I'm hungry.
If anybody does try this with salami, can you let me know? Thanks. Actually, don't do
Base camp and trying to jump on the joke of the day vibe. I'm going to read it out because
are you going to joke of the day early?
No, I'm just doing this one because my boss told me to have a good day, so I went home.
That's so good.
And in this climate and working with a husband and wife team. But, hang on, hello.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, I'm mixing it up. I saw some wood, so I thought I'd try it.
Cool.
Can you donk it for me with the spoon or something? I don't want to ruin it, but that was really disappointing.
Right, okay, so, but this proves, this is a great example of what Oliver was talking about. The properties of metal, and again, we're going back to our material week the other week, the properties of metal carry sound different. So sound needs a material to travel through. We might want to think about what materials we use to help us get sound across or to reduce sound down as well. So that's all to do with vibrations. Thank you for letting me finish that sentence. What's your brain fart, Ed?
Sorry, Alan. So sound needs material to travel through, right?
Correct.
We know it travels through the air because,
Mhm.
like, I'm talking to you right now. We know it can travel through like solid material and stuff.
Yep.
But I'm thinking, I have yelled at people underwater because it's just how I roll. Have you ever yelled at anybody underwater? Have you ever screamed underwater, and can you hear it? So I'm going to leave that for the comments. Have you made noise underwater? Now, I know we've all made bubbles underwater. That's not what I'm asking. I'm talking about noise underwater. And I just want to pull up Edith. She didn't apologise for being late. She might have been on time. I'm not sure.
So mean. Don't pick on poor Edith. There we go.
What? Now, Ellen, let's stop mucking around.
Excellent. So,
because you have something that looks a bit angry in there.
I have something that looks quite angry here. Now, here I have a vacuum jar. We've spoken about the vacuum jar before. It's the piece of equipment that means that we can remove all the material from around the object inside and observe what's going to happen. A lot of the experiments we've done in the previous weeks, every Friday we get this out. I know it's Thursday, we're not here tomorrow, but every Friday we do an experiment in the vacuum jar. So go and look at those on our Science in the Van YouTube channel.
It's a sausage.
But this here is actually an alarm, but I do refer to it as the angry sausage. And I'm going to show you it here because
It's very angry.
I've drawn a little face on it.
It looks so angry out.
That's the angry sausage. Now the reason that face is on there is when we was writing our sound show, we actually tried this out, and when I asked someone to explain the noise, the kid pulled that face as he made the noise. So I actually painted it to look like his facial expression when he explained the noise. Because words are beautiful, but facial expressions and body movement is a great thing as well. So here is the angry sausage. In a few moments, I'm going to pull out the
He's not going to like
the pin and the towel off the angry sausage. The angry sausage is going to go into a panic and start screaming and shouting. I'm then going to put the angry sausage into the jar like so and put the lid down. I will point to my ear. That is your cue to take an observation of how loud it is. We will then remove the air from around the alarm, so remove the material from around the alarm. I'm going to point to my ear again, and we're going to take another observation of how loud the angry sausage is. But the important thing to remember is when I pull the towel off, the angry sausage will start screaming, Emily, and it's producing energy, and all the way through it will be doing the same thing. The only thing that changes is the amount of material, the amount of air.
So we're taking out that material.
Yep.
Angry sausage is still going to be angry.
Yep.
Are we going to be thinking like scientists today, Alan?
Why not? We might as well be, seeing as we're here and we're called Science in the Van. There we go.
So, scientists, I want you to think about, this is going to make a noise. We're going to hear it in a moment. But I want you to start thinking about, just tell somebody where you are, or you can tell us in the comments, is that going to change how we're experiencing the sound? Because the sound is going to still go, right? It's more about how we experience it. So I think we should give it a go, Alan. Make it angry.
So we're going to pull the towel. Oh, I'll tell you what, I'm actually going to do it this way. So pull the towel off the angry sausage. I'm going to put it there. So there's a change in the sound already. So let's start removing the air out. So the angry sausage is making the same amount of noise. But what's changing is the amount of material around the angry sausage. So the air, the material is being removed from around the angry sausage. You can see the light is still flashing on the top, showing that the angry sausage is still making the same amount of noise as before. So the only thing that has changed is the amount of material around the alarm. So the only thing that's changed is the amount of air, the amount of material around the sausage.
It's still flashing, so he's still angry, right?
He's still angry. So I think we're pretty much done here. So I'm going to seal that off and switch it off. Now, so we took two observations, one before and one now. Is there a difference from your observations is there a difference? So we took all the air out. Has that made a difference? Anyone coming in?
Not yet. I think they're just talking about it.
They're just talking about
in their own bubble.
So I'm guessing that most of you have probably observed, and I'm not too sure how this is going to work through this medium. Science in a Van normally do their live show in front of kids, in front of schools and stuff, but obviously we can't do that at the moment. So it'll be interesting to see how this has worked. You should have heard a change in the volume. Now remember, the sausage is still creating as much energy and is still as loud as before, but by removing the air around it, there's less material for the sound to travel through, so we should hear less sound.
Whoa. Some of our scientists have said there's no air for the vibrations to travel through.
Boom.
Nice.
There we go. You did in a sentence what I just did in a paragraph. Well done. You should be here. So because there's no air for the sound to travel through, the volume is a lot less.
Can we put the air back in?
Yep, we can do that. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Do you want to give me a countdown?
Yeah, and then we'll be real quiet.
Yep.
I need to shush.
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
So what's your observations then?
Can I talk now?
Yep.
It's definitely got louder. Like I heard the whooshing of the air coming back in, and then the angry sausage, I could hear him. Like he was angry the whole time, let's be honest. But yeah, it's all about the material to travel through. So taking away that material, the vibrations don't have anything to travel through. Sorry if it was a bit glitchy.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay, cool. It always seems to glitch when we're doing something exciting.
Let's just have a moment. I'm going to put the angry sausage back in here because he is very dangerous and you could attack at any time. There we go. So, bit of a fan of a hydraulic press channel. If you don't know what that is, Google it. So, my friends, like Emily said, beautifully summed up, the angry sausage was making the same amount of noise, but the same amount of vibrations, the same amount of energy, but because there wasn't a material for it to travel through, in this instance, the air we breathe, that energy couldn't be transferred to our ears. So we heard less sound, but it was still making the same amount of sound, just had less material to travel through, because sound is caused by vibrations, and sound needs a material to travel through. So my friends, that's pretty much wrapped up that experiment. Emily's going to explain what's happening this weekend.
Well, I tried to warn you guys, but I'm going to tell you again. We are not here tomorrow because it's Good Friday. And Good Friday is really important to us, so we're totally not working tomorrow.
Yeah.
And because we're a bit lazy, we're taking Saturday off. And because Easter Sunday is quite important to us, we're taking Sunday off. But the good news is we're back on Monday.
Woo! What time?
I want you 12:45, Ellen.
Oh, look, it says up here 12:45. Fantastic elastic.
So we want you to have a really chilled out weekend. I want you to go outside as much as you can if you're able to. Yeah. If you've got Easter eggs, eat some Easter eggs. If you don't, just remember that you can have them later when all this bubble stuff is over. But just have a really fun time. Sleep in. Stay in your pajamas. Have a nice time with the whānau. Like, we're going to be really chilling out and we're going to be seeing you on Monday. Yeah,
and you can re-watch the videos from Science in a Van live. There might also be 1 or 2 little bits of extra content going up over the weekend, but we are really having a down weekend, just chilling out, taking it easy, like Emily said, and we'll be back on Monday at 12:45. So, Emily, any comments coming in?
Some people are putting up their comments too many times, and nobody likes that. Please don't do that. It makes it really hard for us to read comments. So, Mikkel says, I bet you guys will have 700 subscriptions next week.
Oh, well, do you reckon?
It's a great prediction because we're thinking like scientists, but who knows? I don't know. It's really hard to know who's going to subscribe and who's not.
That's from the heart.
But that's really cool.
I like your optimism, and if you're thinking that way, your positive thoughts and any actions you're doing to make that happen is beautiful, and just mentioning it is fantastic.
It's really cool.
Let's make that a target. Let's and if it is, man, big shouts to Michael.
And I'll tell you what we haven't been pushing is Facebook. Facebook, we just can't do two things at once. So Facebook, our likes have gone through the roof. So if you're watching on Facebook, please like us on Facebook. That was an unintended
bonus
that happened. So we really appreciate your support as well. And big news in, joke of the day is not a competition. I can't talk about Alan because I know you're going to get upset. Don't make joke of the day into a competition. Joke of the day is just super fun.
Yeah.
But I do love it. Oh, even Ben's putting up jokes. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Oh my god, I think that's a sciencey joke. That's very good. So I'm gonna have to Google that so I can really laugh at it. So Alan, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get up the Sliding or Flying's brand new sound song, and I'm gonna introduce you to joke of the day. Are you ready?
Am I going to do joke of the day first?
Joke of the day first.
But so my
drum roll, please.
Hang on. So my friends, whether if we're having a thumbs up or a thumbs down day, that's all good. We've been a bit up and down this week ourselves as well. So whether if it's a thumbs up day, thumbs down day, or a thumbs up moment, thumbs down moment, I hope that we just keep moving forward, having a great time. Remember, your bubble is a safe space to be for you, just like the Angry Sausage. And shall we have a drum roll?
Yeah, man. Drum roll, please, for joke of the day.
Two sausages sitting in a frying pan. One jumped in and went, "Whoa, it's hot in here." And the other one said, "Ah, it's a talking sausage." Ooh!
I'm going to put on the new song.
Excellent. There we go, my friends. There is joke of the day. I hope you enjoyed it. The sausages are affecting me. I'm going to go and have sausages for lunch. Enjoy the new song from Sliding and Fly.
Shake out your hands, listen to the sound of it, bang and drum, listen to the sound, stop your car, listen to the sound of it.
Yeah.
I think they're still working on it.
Hey, we're
so I think,
my friends.
We've probably launched it too early. He might hate me.
That's volume. Sound can be high and be low. That's pitch. Sounds can bounce around. That's an echo.
Echo.
Sounds are vibrations you can hear.
Nobody's leaving.
Snap your fingers, listen to the sound of them. Shaker, shaker, listen to the sound.
All right.
Ring the bell, listen to the sound of it. Listen very carefully.
All right, see you later, team. Thank you to all our regulars.
See you Monday at 12:45. That's Monday at 12:45.
Sounds need something to travel through a material.
Bye.
Sounds can be buzzy.
Bye, boy.
Right. That's Tomra.